Messy Brings Chaos, and we're your hosts. I'm Molly.
I'm Bri.
And I'm Kelly,
Welcome to the Circle, babes.
where we share everything.
Oh gosh, what is wrong with me? So this season 2 of Messy Brings Chaos, we are going unhinged. We're just gonna have very natural conversation. We have a new guest in the back. We'll talk about him later.
If we talk about him.
He
may just be there. He might disappear and reappear and go not be here in episodes.
No face, no case, clearly.
But we will call him The Wiz.
The Wiz. So we're really not gonna script anything. We're just gonna go off the cusp because this year has been crazy.
Period.
A lot has happened.
Change.
A lot of change. I think that's our word for the season. Change.
So don't take anything we say as to heart. Don't be a pussy. This is just for shits and giggles, guys. We're just having fun. We're just girls living our life, talking shit, and we hope you like it. If not, fuck you.
I do want to ask. I think we honestly need updates, right? We haven't recorded since May. We are now in August.
It's almost September.
Literally in September. So we went a solid 3 full months without
birthdays.
We've had birthdays. We've had trips. We've had moves.
We've had jobs. And
yes.
Not having a certain job anymore.
So there's just a lot I think we need to catch up on before we even jump into the present. So is there anyone that needs to share some life updates with our friends and family?
I love that everyone's looking at me.
Because I feel like you've had the most chaotic.
Most changes.
A lot of changes. A lot of good changes. A lot of anxiety-inducing changes. That's why I have a therapist and medication. But a lot has changed. My motto as of now for the rest of the year, none of this was on my bingo card. I think the only one was to move into a house, and I did that.
She the only one that did that. Did that now.
So, moved into a house. I also got a new job.
Yes.
Got a new puppy.
And he's so cute.
Not Eunice.
We're aunties at this point.
I'm still in a relationship.
I've been auntie actually, but I'll just add him to my list.
Stop cutting off Molly.
You started it! Alright, anyways, go ahead, Mommy. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, I am still in a relationship.
We love.
She finna be wiped up.
At this point.
At this point, honestly. I'm just waiting.
He took her from us.
For real.
You took her from us. I'm just saying. Because we used to be roommates. I'm looking at the camera. I'm looking at you because I know you watch this.
He does.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Oh.
I miss her.
Let her come and stay with us at least once a month. Can we share custody?
Right.
That'd be great.
Not a custody agreement for a grown 28-year-old woman. Not you'll sign the permission.
I'll sign it. We'll take care of her.
You're going to have me on a contract.
For sure.
She's got to come to a trip at least once a year. Got to be a girls' trip. We got to have it so we can record off-site. And you can't come.
Anything else? You got something to tell us?
Not that I know of. Am I missing something that I've already told you about?
No.
What? I was going to say.
So, we were just hanging out. You weren't there. We were just hanging out. And she went to the bathroom, and I had to use the bathroom. So I had to go use your bathroom.
There was something that
there
we
was
saw.
something in there.
And that was a precautionary thing because the type of medication I'm on makes something not happen very often.
Got you.
It was just a precaution.
We figured. Because she ain't tell us.
Because then we got the text message yesterday. We were like, you had a few updates for us. And we were like, all right, message her in the eyeballs. And I was like, is she about to tell us something tomorrow?
But I knew. I was like, ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
Anyway.
No, that's not happening.
I was real shocked. I went over. I needed her immediately. I was like, girl.
I'm sorry for the heart attack. I probably called.
You just can't leave that in the bathroom.
I did make sure. Well, I didn't know when I was coming back. If I was coming back, I didn't expect to not come back until I moved. But
it's true.
Here we are.
You did for like 2 months.
It was a long 2 months, but it's a good 2 months.
You got y'all me.
I do. So
And
always a good time.
You got a stalker too.
I do.
Huh? Anyway.
Good update.
Other than that, we're chilling.
Good vibes. I haven't really had any updates this summer. I haven't really done much.
No.
I'm about to say, we went on some trips. I got to hang out with some family. I truly don't have any good, exciting updates. No fun dates or any interesting dates. Besides the one creepy guy.
That's still crazy to me.
The one creepy guy.
Y'all just did something. Well, you'll be finishing up what y'all just did in September.
Oh, we moved. Well, you moved.
Technically, we got a new place. Welcome. Can't see all of it, but we're in it. We are in the new place. I think it's good to be in a bigger space. I love the bigger space.
She loves it bigger. What else?
That was it. Just the one stalker in my life, but I blocked him on all accounts the second he gave me those weird signs. So glad I never met him in person.
Fondness, a bit.
Oh, I'm sure. I didn't block him off the YouTube.
I love you.
Oh Lord. No, thank you.
That's strange.
No, thank you. No. What about you?
Ain't nothing going on over here, y'all. I'm just working and dying slowly. Work got me stressed. I need a vacation.
I think we all do.
You rekindling things, right?
No, I'm bored. That's what.
I mean,
Hermie. Hermie. We don't like you.
Hermit. They think he's ugly.
He a hermit.
I don't say I think he's ugly. I just don't think he's a good person. That makes him ugly.
He's a hermit and he's mute. So
the first time he ever came to the old place, what was it, over a year ago?
Yes.
Basically, I was sitting behind him on a bar stool while he was sitting next to Bri, who he came there to see. He was scrolling. He was Snapchatting other bitches and stuff while you're in the apartment with my bestie.
In the presence of the girl you're trying to talk to.
Fuck you. He was doing selfies. He was swiping up on stories. He was doing it all. That's, fuck you.
The first time we met him, he couldn't even get out the car.
I learned a new word, a new term for men.
Oh, a new term for men. What is it?
That exhibit those type of traits, feminine traits like that.
Oh, what is
they
that?
They call it trade.
Trade?
Yes.
Sounds like his name.
It does. Very similar. So that's the definition. That show feminine traits. But does he show feminine traits? Oh, interesting.
Anyway, we're gonna keep going.
I was like, you on pause or are we keeping? Okay.
No, we're gonna keep going.
So let us dive in then, because I do have some questions that I want us to kind of talk about, because I just feel like I don't think I'm in the minority when I'm thinking this. Let us get the definition first. What do we consider toxic? What is our definition? What's an example? What do we think is toxic?
It depends.
It could be men or women.
But I also think, is it relationship toxicity, family toxic?
Let's talk about like women dating, dating, whatever.
Like that get to know you period. What's
Yes.
What we think is toxic during that.
Yes, or when you're trying to talk to somebody, like social media dating apps, whatever. What would we consider toxic traits?
I would say first having I call it yo-yo behavior. So you're hot you're cold, you're up and down. Yep. One time you'll text me long paragraphs or whatever, and then next week it's super short. And I have to reach out to you or whatever.
Not showing consistency.
Right.
Yes. I think not showing consistency when they said they're looking for something long term, or someone who uses something like, my ex was so bad I can't give you what you need, but they've led you to believe that you're everything they've ever wanted, but now they're so traumatized or whatever, they can't give what they had promised to you, and then they ghost. And then obviously toxicity is if you're together on a serious note and you're fucking around with someone else, and then expect your partner to take you back because you made a mistake. No, we're done.
Crying.
So
I've seen that ruin people and ruin relationships. Don't be that person.
Do we think that women can be toxic?
For sure.
I would argue sometimes they could be the most toxic depending on the situation.
I think that's the hot take. I think I don't identify as toxic, but I think if I do believe sometimes I might have in the past entertained people for boredom, and I think that could be considered toxic.
I was thinking
maybe
the same thing because I've grown a lot, and I feel like looking back on some of the shit I did in college, my first couple years out of college, I did the same thing. I wasn't in a serious relationship. My body was fluctuating weight, and I got more attention sometimes and less, and sometimes I would seek that out and then not follow through with anything. So I've had those moments, absolutely.
we think that being nonchalant is the same thing as toxic.
I think it depends on the situation and what the context surrounding it. Because I could be nonchalant about where we're going to eat or what's happening.
That's true.
And so it could be toxic if I'm using that to make the man pick every time or make my boyfriend pick and do everything. But if it's just like, do you care if we go here? No, you pick. I'm happy with either.
But see, is that nonchalant? Because sometimes I just feel like, hey, I'm not in the mood to make the decision. I make the decision a lot, and so I would prefer that you make the decision. I guess.
What would your definition of nonchalant be? Maybe that's where I'm missing.
I think it's when you don't give me anything. So if I'm all in, if I feel like I'm all in a situation, and it's just this, where it's like you can tell I'm really into you, and then it's like that's cool. And so I don't, because you're not really giving, you're not into me, but you're also not giving me. I'm all for you. You're the only person. So I don't know. To me, I would think that's giving toxic, but then it's also like, am I also just asking for that because I'm not actually asking questions that give me answers? Mm-hmm. And I'm probably not asking those questions because I'm afraid of the answer?
I see that.
Right? So am I toxic in myself because I don't want bad news?
Maybe.
I used to be that way
toxic,
because
though.
I would jump to the conclusion and put all my fears from the past on the person before they could even answer the question. If I ever had a thought someone was cheating or something was happening, I'd automatically assume and be like, well, they did it, you're doing it, I gotta go. And I would always be like, if we had a small argument, well, I can just leave.
I am quick to...
Now, after about 2.5, 3 years of therapy, I know, and I try not to do that anymore. I do slip every now and then, but that can be a little toxic.
I don't know. I don't think that's a toxic trait. I think that's maybe...
It's definitely a trauma response.
Yeah, like a defense mechanism type of thing.
I used to tell people when they would ask about it, it's like, I leave before I can be left.
Yeah.
I've left so many times in the past. I'm so hurt and scarred over it. Mm-hmm. I don't want to do it again. If I do, I want it to be on my terms.
Yeah.
So I feel like at the end of it, I had my control
over it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think I see a lot of times in like TV movies, right, where they would prefer like has that where she befriends a lot of guys because she never wants to be hurt by them.
Yep.
But you can look back at it and be like, why do I always be considered as like the guy friend?
Yeah.
Yep.
So put yourself in that place because you would rather have a lot of people around you than feel lonely.
Yeah.
So I know we were talking the other day about when you're like not like, or we might start talking to someone, and then what was the term that you used?
When you start talking to someone.
It was breadcrumbing.
Oh,
Is that what you called it?
Breadcrumbing. Yeah.
Explain that. Describe that to me again. You gotta look it up.
I've heard of it too.
Oh,
it's
okay.
like little, and then I accidentally did it one time. It was like, I was gonna do this for you, but then you did this, and now I'm not doing that for you anymore.
The definition says it's where a person sends sporadic or vague forms of communication to keep someone like interested. And I do that.
So those like random messages you get every 2 months because they want to make sure they still have you around.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't get those anymore, by the way, but interesting.
I do those, and then I also do them to other people.
So would you consider yourself toxic?
I don't think so.
What would you? Why do you do that?
Why do I do that? I don't know. Maybe out of boredom.
Okay. Do you just are you interested in them at all?
At the time.
So when you send the hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, maybe in my mind I'm like, how you been? Like, what's up? What's you?
But then it just goes away.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask how long the conversations usually last.
Oh, maybe like a day or so. Maybe. If that.
Okay.
She picked up on the other week. You ain't told a story.
That was so funny.
And you got share with the class.
The whole story?
I mean, shorten it.
Okay, yeah, I went to a tropical smoothie. I was coming over here, so I wanted a smoothie. I went online, and my goal was just to get in and out.
Yeah.
And it's a little longer than I anticipated.
Yeah. So I was leaving, and the man was like, "Oh, hey, you can't speak," and I was like, "Oh, my bad. I'm just in a rush." I mean, nice, cute little man.
He wasn't little. Don't let her fool you. He wasn't little.
not tall.
You said he was like 5'9".
Yeah, he's like 5'9".
That's not
Average.
Cute
men
little
listening right now. That is average. That's not little.
Anyway, he was like, "Dang, you look beautiful today." I was like, "Thank you." He was cute. So anyway, I left my car, but I waited because I was like, "Oh, he's kind of cute. Maybe I should just see if he like stops and talks." He does. He gets his little smoothie. He gives me the rest of his like gift tropical smoothie.
Ooh.
And he's like, "So what's wrong?" We were just chit chatting.
Yeah.
He's like, "Do you mind if I like how old are you?" And I'm like, "You're 28." He was like, "Dang, you're my daughter's age." But then he was like, "Well, he was like, I'm gonna be in town. Let me get your number. We can go out to the movies. Not on anything like no tags or anything. Like we could just hang out." Anyway, so I got number. Have I texted him since? No, because life is hectic.
TBD.
Daughter's age is crazy.
Yeah.
But like, why not?
I know, I get it.
Why not? Like, I understand that same night was crazy. That was when
crazy.
everybody came over. So
Yeah.
like, but like, that could have been the man. Because you talk about wanting to have, be
honestly,
taking care
yeah.
of her. He kind of a guy that would be willing to take care of you.
Text him.
Be like, "Hey, I'm so sorry."
It's been real busy, but I thought about you. You was on my brain.
You was on my
You was on my.
mind.
So anyway,
So after this, we'll be texting him.
Yes, stay tuned.
stay tuned.
Hopefully.
Having a
We'll have a date.
sleepover,
We're
so
gonna have some
we'll
more
have plenty to do.
Yeah.
No, I'm not toxic.
Okay.
I don't think so. Do y'all think I'm toxic? What? This is the first time I'm hearing this.
I don't
No,
think
it's
you're
not.
like completely toxic. I feel like you have some toxic traits.
Tendencies.
Yes.
That's fair.
Yes. But all around, you're a wonderful person. I love you very much.
We
but
all
you
have
have
our
some-
toxic
We
traits.
all
Wait, what are my toxic traits?
That right
the
there.
breadcrumbing.
That would be a toxic trait. Right there. You like lead on.
Yeah.
No, don't. It's very like I'm just showing like
Interest.
Keep them around, so they keep texting you back.
Yeah.
I think that's toxic.
But if you don't intend to pursue any
Listeners,
of that,
viewers,
I mean,
let us know what you think. Is that toxic?
Eventually, maybe we could do some, but
you quit texting first, or do they?
do I quit texting first?
Probably.
On the day.
What he means is, it depends on how bored she is.
Yes.
And if
How
she
much
has
free
time.
time
And if you keep the conversation interesting.
Yeah.
Because for one, she will never have a one-sided conversation. If she feels like you don't have enough time for her or she's bored, she will not text you back.
I'm sorry.
She will not text
No, I'm
you
not
back.
sorry.
I was gonna say you ain't sorry about anything.
No. No.
I'm crying.
She's very blunt and very honest. And she keeps it 100.
Sure.
Even
And
with
that's what-
us.
yeah, and
Because she knows I won't. Wiz, who do you think is more toxic, men or women?
Women and men. But it depends on who's got the advantage at the time. We both got the capacity. Right now, I'll say the trend is leaning in women's favor. Who's more toxic now?
We're more toxic.
Yes. Because men are being seen as more usable, less intelligent, less like domineering, empowering. Like, it would be a time where women be like, they will expect a man to do certain things. And now it's the baseline for men is in hell. Because they're not doing what they need to be doing. Most of them. A lot of them.
So the bare minimum is down here.
The bare minimum is hell now.
But is that our fault? Cause the bare minimum is down
nobody's
here.
fault. It's the shift of the culture's fault. But right now, I would say women are way more toxic because I've seen a lot more OnlyFans links from women I used to go to high school with who still had that little C-section scar and then put enough cocoa butter on it. That's the toxic stuff.
You
that I
seem
see.
like you got experience with that.
No, I just see a lot. I observe and I just soak it up. But honestly, men have the capacity to be toxic, but most men can't trick women. So that's where y'all's toxicity come back into play.
Because we tricked them into telling us the truth.
No, you trick them into becoming more docile.
I can see that, especially with the situation I've been going through. Like, yeah, I can definitely see that. That's changed my view on a lot of things a lot recently,
I think it just depends on the situation.
and it's very situational.
I have definitely dealt with some toxic men in my life. So
But I've also dealt with some really toxic women. Like at my first job, those other two ladies I worked with who wanted to keep it in high school all the time. Like, so said something about you. You said something about so and so.
we're catty.
And I was sitting there like, I come home at 5 o'clock and usually cuddle on my couch, have a little drink, and go to bed. I don't see y'all much out of here.
We're not friends.
Has social media guided or at least helped tailor your perspective on what a toxic man is? what does toxic mean? Because toxic in the workplace with women is totally different. So I can understand the dynamics of the women working together that's nasty.
Yeah, your stories are rough.
It's different.
Yeah.
Okay. Down to email tones and that whole dynamic about, hey bitch, I just saw your team's chat. It was a little.
The thumbs up.
It was a little.
Just the thumbs up.
Periods.
Not a heart. Thumbs up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, toxic.
I guess it just depends on how everyone defines the word toxic.
What are you willing to put up with?
Too much. Too much.
Facts.
I think that's the problem. Before the next episode, I'm gonna have Molly do this. But if you haven't done this before, Bri is who made me do it. It's mind blowing. You should put in chat, what is your curse?
Oh.
What is your curse? It will blow your mind because mine.
What was yours?
Mine hit. Do we want to talk about this one, or we want to do it on the next one? But I say because that one blew my mind and it hit all the points, all the right points.
Crazy.
So I mean, wrap this one.
Okay.
We can wrap this one, and then we can get into the assessment we took.
Okay.
Just took and the curse because that blew my mind. So stay tuned. We'll see you next time.
All right. Keep it messy, babes.
See you next time.
Bye, bitch.
Oh.